Hey, my friends, what's going on? Casey here on a beautiful, beautiful day. If you hold BTC right now, you wake up to see the market up. Happy holiday. For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, hopefully you had good time with family yesterday. Today's Black Friday. Don't know if you're doing any shopping, but why not do some Black Fridays in the market? Right now there's a lot of great news around the market, and the market is moving. We just hit a new high inside of BTC, and most of the market is following. So right now I'm pretty excited. Was just telling a friend, like right now it's time to really get in. Most people still waiting till all the money get in, and it's on the green candles. That's when they want to buy in. But whenever you see things are moving and you start hearing a lot of news, that's when if you have any dry powder. I know some people right now, you might find yourself in a place where you don't have any dry powder left. You're already done put all the dry powder, so you're just waiting for the market to go high so that you can make some money and some cash out. But for those of you who's at the space where right now you can jump in before the big money come in. There's a lot of fear that's been happening in the market. Over the weekend we get the whole news on Wednesday that Binance had get sued, and CZ had to pay over $4 billion in fine to the SEC. So the market took a little dump for a little bit. So a lot of people got scared. But as you can see, let's look at the market right now. We are up 1.46% right now, over $1.44 trillion. You can see BTC right now is trading at $37, but it hit 38 for a moment earlier. You see before we was always hitting 37.9, and then this is our point of resistance. We hit 37.9, drop back down. Right now, as you can see, we just hit the 38. We just hit the 38. I mean, we drop back down. There's just a little bit. We at 37, but it's a new high. Again, people's gonna sell, but we're gonna establish a new high after that. So market is looking pretty interesting right now. Everything is looking pretty great right now. Dogecoin, all the other coins are up. Even Binance, if you invest in Binance after the whole thing that happened over the weekend with CZ and Binance, it took a dump a little bit. I mean, getting sued for over $4 billion and settling for $4 billion, a lot of people is thinking, when is that gonna be dumped in the market? So a lot of people had dumped their Binance. If you're Binance, if you hold BNB right now, I hold BNB, if you stake in it. So a lot of people had let go of the BNB because they don't know where things are going. You're gonna have that in the market, but because we're in such a bull run and there's so much volume in the market, that didn't really affect it too much. I would say that didn't really affect it so much where it's that crazy. Okay, so we briefly hit 38,000 Friday morning, dropped back down to 37,000. So a lot of people is looking at the market right now and excited to get to 40,000. I think we should hit 40,000 either by the weekend, by this weekend coming up. We can definitely hit 40,000 and going back to 50. That's when we're gonna see things rolling, because a lot of people is talking about because if you did not know, BlackRock, which is an investing company, one of the biggest investing firm in the world, they've been confirming with the SEC to have the Bitcoin ETF. They're looking about the date anywhere between January 11th to the 14th. That's when it's gonna drop. So a lot of people is the catalyst to the market right now, to the crypto market. A lot of people is looking towards that event. A lot of people is looking towards crypto taking a jump during that event. So if you're holding a coin right now, this is definitely the time that you can look to see you make some amazing gain during this time coming up. So if you're not in the market, definitely the time to actually jump in. I am holding all the way up. You gotta have a plan in mind where you're looking. Some people are looking to take profit in all-time high. If we go back to 68,000, which is very much possible before the end of this year. We still got a whole full month left. We still got December left, then January, and making new all-time high by the end of next year. We can definitely look by the end of January when that ETF news hit the market in full. I think we definitely can surpass that. Again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is me in hope of filling up my bag and filling up your bag. I know that's what we all want, but again, it can go the opposite way. It can go the other way around. So also do your research. This is not me counseling you on buying crypto, whether you want or not, but this is just sharing what's going on online and what you could do in the market. So definitely be sure to subscribe down below if you haven't subscribed to the channel, where I'm going to keep covering what's happening in the crypto market for you and how we can profit in the crypto market, how these things can literally change your life and make you rich in this bull run if you take action on the right time. A lot of people don't start moving until they see the crowd start moving. And when the crowd start moving, that's when you don't have the potential to make a lot of gain. You want to move when things start moving at the bottom. You want to move on the red candle, and then when the green candle comes, when the big green candle comes, that's when you want to sell. But most people don't have the guts because you got this euphoric mindset, or whenever you receive this dopamine, when you look on the graph, you see this green candle that gives you this dopamine, and that's exactly when you want to buy. That's when you feel so excited. Oh, I'm gonna buy right now because I feel great. It's going up. It's going up. Nobody wants to buy when it's going down because you just have that feel bad. Oh man, it's gonna keep going down. And that's how we are as human nature. The more we can learn to conquer that part of ourselves, the better we can do in the market. You know, the more we can take our emotion. But it sucks because most of our decision that we've done throughout our whole life is based on how we feel, based on our emotion. And the market doesn't care on how you feel, on how I feel. It's gonna do what it does. So if you can study the chart and look at what's going on and pay attention to the market, then you can shove your emotion and take the right action in the time necessary to take the action. When the market was down 78%, when the market is still down 50% from all-time high, when you're still on the red candle, when the big money, when the ETF money hasn't come in yet, when the big investors hasn't come in yet. This is the time for the little people like you and I. This is when we can make some money. This is when we can invest, $1,000 and make $2,000. This is when we can invest, $10,000 and make $100,000. This is when we can invest the little bit of our money and make some money. But once the big money come in, now you're trying to invest $10,000, your return is gonna be like, like $1,000, $500. And that's not life-changing, that's not life-changing. So your emotion has a lot to do with the decision that you make, and that's what can create life-changing income. It's the people who's willing to sacrifice how they feel in order for them to get the bigger gain. Those are going to be the people who win long-term because they are able to sacrifice their emotion at that moment. But we feel like, I'm scared, I don't want to take the action, I don't want to take it. But when everybody's getting in, when the big money come in and Bitcoin is at $100,000, that's when everybody's feeling good. That's when you're feeling good. The big money already came in. That's when you feel that you want to take the action. That's when you're going to have all this dopamine that's going through your brain, because every time you turn on a video, someone's talking about BTC hitting $1 million or BTC hitting $200,000, or it's just going to keep going up. That's when you're emotionally connected to buying. So anyway, guys, I don't want to keep going on this rant. Definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing us growing together and making profit inside of this crypto bull run. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys later. Let's go.